She's back.
Don't allow vegan phobia.
The world's biggest Karen, aka...
It's as wrong as racism and homophobia.
If you don't know who she is, she's a vegan and a huge animal rights activist. And I don't have a problem with these people. I love animals, and I don't care if you're a vegetarian or a vegan or a pescatarian, flexitarian. I don't care. You can be whatever you want. The problem with her is that she's so over the top in your face. She's basically a hater of anybody that's not vegan. And that's where I draw the line. That's where I have a problem with. And if you scroll down through her YouTube channel, which she has 202,000 subscribers. I mean, that's a lot of people subscribing to this person. She just straight up attacks people. Unsolicited. She'll focus on one person. Usually it's a popular creator. And their video could be about something totally irrelevant. Has nothing to do with animals or eating meat or anything like that. And she'll just pick it apart and take things out of context and focus on whatever she wants to focus on to push her agenda. And I looked through these and I noticed that Call Me Chris is on here a couple times. Call Me Chris got her start on TikTok making comedy sketch videos. And she's like the nicest person, it seems, and has nothing to do with pushing an agenda about eating meat. And I noticed on that vegan teacher's page that she has attacked Call Me Chris multiple times. And Chris has responded, and it's kind of gone back and forth. So I'm looking at her page, and 2 days ago, she posted this video here. And again, it's got Call Me Chris's face plastered all over it. It's got "This made me cry" in big letters. "Call me Chris, it's time to be a decent human being. Stop eating innocent pigs," blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh my God, this lady has to stop. So we're gonna watch this video, and we're gonna see what she's talking about here.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
So I don't know if this was taken out of context or not. And watching some of her other videos, that's what she does. She picks apart other people's videos. She picks a tiny segment of it, and then she exploits it. Now, before we go any farther with this video, I just want to say for the record that I love animals and I cherish animals. And I don't want anything bad to happen to animals. I do eat meat. And as someone who's given my life to the restaurant industry, I think meat is a healthy part of human existence. And I'm going to continue eating meat. Try not to laugh at this. I haven't watched this, and we'll just pretend we're not going to laugh. I'm going to really try not to. And I hope if I do, you all forgive me.
We say we love animals, yet we hurt them in every way imaginable. We shoot them, we beat them, we skin them, we wear them.
Damn, man.
We
Did she create this?
We mutilate them. We cut off their skin.
It's so dramatic.
We betray them.
I mean, it's all true.
We choke them. We force feed them. We burn them. We bite and swallow them. We fire guns at them, though they've committed no crimes. We cut off their heads. We kidnap them and trample on their rights. We destroy rainforests to feed them, just so we can eat them. We experiment on them. We spray poisons on them. We radiate them. And all of this karma comes back to us until we declare, I'll be vegan from now on.
I mean, none of that is wrong, and I'm not advocating for inhumane treatment of animals. But again, it's like any movement that has two sides, right? You have a conservative side and you have a liberal side. And either way, if you go too far in the direction, either way, you get a little nuts. And I think this lady is a little one-sided. I'm not going to be vegan from now on. I'll tell you that, vegan teacher. Let's continue.
Hello, students. Welcome to class. I'm bracing myself because we're about to watch a 1-minute video that I am quite sure is going to be disturbing to me, but I think it's really important that you know what goes on and where the meat comes from that ends up on your table. So we're looking here at a Twitter post and we're going to look at it together.
Bacon was a part of a thinking, feeling individual that didn't want to die. They had friends and family and screamed for their lives. Obviously, this was posted by another vegan using the hashtags Veganuary instead of January. Veganuary 2023. By the way, I love bacon. I think bacon should be a staple of anybody's diet. It's delicious. And I live in Portugal. And Portugal has existed for centuries off pork products. So I think she should come over here to Portugal with her little picket signs and protest and see what happens. I love her tie. Don't eat cats or cows. Like, okay, don't eat cows. Like, all right, yeah, I got that. But are we eating cats? I mean, maybe some countries, and if you know more than I do about this, you can post it in the comments below. But I don't know too many countries that eat cats.
So we're going backwards here, starting with bacon that was on the grill.
Yes.
And going backwards to the bacon going into the packaging. Here we're in the grocery store. And the bacon.
Why is she so overly dramatic? Look at her face. Why does she have to be so dramatic? This is out of control.
Is getting taken off the shelf.
She's trying to work up the tears for later. Oh, here we go.
Sometimes I'm just not going to talk.
Thank you. That's better that way.
Sometimes I'm just going to pause and try to take a deep breath in.
Okay. To me, that's not a genuine reaction. I'm sorry. I feel like this is canned. I feel like she's watched this video over and over again, and it just plays to her narrative, and she adds some fake emotion to it. I mean, watching this, to me, number one, the video is small, so I can't really see it in my face, and it's a little blurry. It's not doing much emotionally to me. I mean, I think the goal of this would be some shock value, right? Showing this to people who eat meat that say, oh my God, I didn't know that that's how I get my pork product. How do you think it gets there? Obviously, they have to kill the animal in order to get the meat. I'll give her this. Her movement and movements like what she's doing has brought attention to the way we treat animals. Because I think for a long time, nobody gave a shit. I don't think they cared if the animals had feelings or families or friends or how they got killed, as long as the food ended up on my table. And I think we have come a long way with that. But there is a line, I think, and she's crossed it to where it's too in your face. Stop pushing your agenda on other people that haven't done anything to you. I mean, I know she's called out Gordon Ramsay. She's called out Mr. Beast for having his burger stands.
They're individuals.
Yes.
They're not objects.
What kind of animal crosses the line here? Obviously, cows, pigs, chickens, turkeys. These are all things that are killed by the millions so we can all eat. But what about smaller creatures? Rats, mice, butterflies, lizards. Like, where do you draw the line and say, well, you know, that animal doesn't matter. This one over here really matters. But that one, nah, that one's fine. Even though they all have brains, they all have some capacity for feeling pain, probably. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing.
They have no right to put animals on trucks and cart them away.
And cuts them away.
Modify them.
I know that you can make an argument for vegetarians and vegans getting enough nutritional value in their lives and living a long, healthy life. I think that's widely debated, though. And she doesn't look healthy to me. And I can't say if that's because of her diet or if she has something else going on. But it is a little bit of a coincidence that she is vegan and she doesn't quite look very healthy.
Pigs are as intelligent as dogs.
That's actually true.
Intelligent.
I don't know about more intelligent, but at least as
Imagine
intelligent.
if we did this to a dog.
We do in countries like China, by the way.
All mothers deserve to have access to their babies.
to be able to nuzzle them and
can't.
look them in the eye. We all know that this is evil and cruel. Yet everyone who eats bacon, sausage, or ham
Oh, here we go. The
is paying for
accusation.
this.
Oh, yes. It's my fault.
The cycle of violence will never end as long as you keep buying.
Yeah, as long as
Their
people
bodies.
keep eating. And that, to me, there's a huge difference between vegetarian and vegan. I mean, if you think about it, you could be vegetarian, fine. If you don't want to eat meat, you can eat other products that have animal byproducts. Butter is one. Eggs. If you're vegan, you cannot eat anything that has any sort of animal byproduct in it. I mean, think of how limiting that is for food. If the whole world went vegan, that would be the most boring place ever. It would be the most boring restaurant. Have you ever been to a vegan restaurant? I've been to a vegan restaurant, actually unknowingly. I was traveling in a city, San Diego, actually, and I went to this place that looked pretty cool. And I sat down and I looked at the menu and I was like, this is kind of odd, something weird about this place. And then the server came over and let me know that it was a vegan place. So I ate there anyways because I was too embarrassed to get up and leave. And it tasted okay. It was a little bland. But, you know, my point is, it's just too limiting. I just can't do it. I can't do it. And watching one of these videos doesn't make me any more willing to give up eating meat. And I don't know if you took 100 people and showed them this video, if any at all, if even one person would say, oh my God, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm going to immediately stop eating meat. Thank you, vegan teacher. Oh, here we go. Are we going to get a good life lesson here? This might
I
be
used
it.
to eat bacon too,
Yeah? Yeah, you were probably healthier then.
and I stopped
Why did you stop? Why did she stop?
because one day I just looked in the mirror and
She looked in the mirror and realized
I was the monster.
she was a monster.
We're all the monsters if we participate.
And you're a monster. And I'm a
We can
monster.
all change.
And we can all change.
Everybody here was born vegan. You never wanted
Pigs
to
are
eat
pretty
them.
adorable, I will say.
It wasn't your fault.
But it's your
Your
fault
parents
now.
Put their flesh on.
It wasn't your fault. Your parents were
And put
assholes
them
and fed
into
you
your
meat.
mouth.
Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Not for me, thanks. Pigs are incredibly adorable, and I would actually love to have a little pet pig. You know, like a little potbelly pig, little guys like this. I think that would be adorable. And I wouldn't eat it, right? I would name it, and he would live a long, happy, healthy life. But vegan teacher, you gotta stop. You gotta stop attacking people that aren't looking for a fight. Just stop. If you want to go protest, go down to the USDA's office, go down to your local butcher, go down to the slaughterhouse and protest. Go ahead and do that. But if you want to take to social media and start attacking people, people are going to fight back, and it's probably not going to end on your side. So I'm a little heated after watching this. I hope she responds. You hear that, vegan teacher? Go ahead and respond. I would love to hear your response, if you have one, and tell me I'm a terrible person. But until then, I hope the rest of you have a great day. And don't forget, bacon is delicious.